Hey guys, welcome to this review of America's Card Room in 2023. I'm cheating a little bit. It is almost December of 2022, but hopefully you'll forgive me for being a month early. So I do want to direct your attention below if you don't want to just watch the video all the way through and you just want to see specific parts that apply to you. You can find the timestamps in the description below, as well as a link to America's Card Room that will provide you with a sign up bonus for up to $2,000, which I have used myself. I think I got an extra like $1,000 out of it, so go ahead and check that out. So I'm just going to be going over some main points that I thought of and I also found in comment sections of other YouTube videos that people were wondering about America's Card Room. So just some very brief history on me. I've been playing on America's Card Room for about 3 years now, off and on, and a lot, last year. So I've been playing on there for hundreds of thousands of hands, probably approaching a million hands, and I've never had any problems with them. So I'm going to start with bullet point one here, which is, are they trustworthy? Can you withdraw? Yes, you can absolutely trust them and you can absolutely withdraw. I currently pay my bills with poker and I withdraw using Bitcoin, and I have a Bitcoin address that I send to Coinbase, and then I withdraw from Coinbase to my bank account. The whole process probably takes less than 3 days, and you do pay a fee if you withdraw through Bitcoin like I do. It's like a 1% fee or something. I'm not sure, but you can absolutely trust them. I've withdrawn and deposited, thousands and thousands of dollars, going both ways. Next question is the sign up bonus real? Is it legit? Are you actually going to get paid? Yes, you will. Like I mentioned just a few moments ago, um, I I don't remember how much I got my bonus for, but yes, I absolutely got paid for the bonus, and it lasts for 60 days. That's something important to remember. You do have to use up your bonus in 60 days, but that's the only limitation on it. Of course, you can't abuse it by making multiple accounts, but yeah, you'll get paid for the bonus, which again you can find below if you want to sign up right now. Next, are there a lot of players? Yes. So I actually made a video comparing Ignition and America's Card Room. If you want to look, above, I'll link to it. But basically, as someone who plays in the States, yeah, you're gonna find more players here than on something like Ignition. That has been my experience. I do find that the competition is a little bit tougher, but that's not to say that there aren't plenty of people that play casually. So if you're a pro, you can make money if that's your concern, or if you're just a casual, especially at the lower stakes, there aren't going to be people just like trying to like abuse you. Um, Now I will say, to be totally straightforward, if you want less competition, you should probably go to Ignition. I find it is tougher on America's Card Room, but um, that's just in the games that I play. I primarily play 10 NL Blitz and 50 NL Blitz. So if you play something like 25 NL cash games, competition is very easy there. Full ring cash games very easy there, and that's probably going to be true all the way up until 200 NL. So if you play Blitz, it's going to be tougher, but if you play the normal cash games or tournaments, you're going to have plenty of casual players. Is there Zoom poker? So that's definitely one of the most popular games to play these days, and the answer is yes. It's called Blitz. One thing worth noting is that I couldn't access Blitz for a while because I had my filters on from playing on the regular cash tables. So if you're trying to access Blitz on America's Card Room, make sure you have your filters off so you can see the games. Next question. Can you play in every state of the United States? So yeah, every state in the US can play. I'm not sure about the legality, but I've withdrawn and deposited several times, as I already mentioned. I've never had any trouble. So the only list that I found that included banned countries I will show right now, and it is not very extensive. And if you're in the US, you're cleared. Is it rigged? So I know that a lot of casual people, you take some bad beats a few times in a row, and you start to think like, man, they're just trying to get my money, but I promise you it's not rigged. Like I said in the intro, I've played, something like 500,000 hands on America's Card Room. At no point did I think it was rigged. Sometimes it feels like it's rigged in your favor. So it goes both ways. You're gonna deal bad beats and you're gonna take bad beats. It really does go both ways. Is it buggy? So how's the interface? The interface itself, in my experience, has been very nice. Again, the main site that I compare it to is Ignition, and Ignition is a lot buggier to me. Ignition has lower time bank. It doesn't have custom bet sizes when you want to adjust your bet sizes. It's less laggy. So for several reasons, I do quite enjoy the America's Cardroom interface, as well as it has like customization with the avatars and username and deck and card styles that I quite enjoy. It's also worth noting that about every week or so, or every other week, um, there are software updates that I see. Um, so that's just to show that they care about the software. They're not just squeezing money out of you. They want you to have a good experience, and like I said, the experience has been great for me. Next is avatar and table customization. I did just touch on this. I got ahead of myself, but yes, you have avatars with a lot of variations, a lot of ways to express yourself. You can also on the cash tables they added the feature that I think PokerStars probably innovated, where you can throw items at your opponents. It's pretty funny. And table customization, like I said, there's all sorts of table customizations. I'll show you mine right now, and I've changed it several times throughout the last few years, and I've enjoyed it. Next, are there tournaments? Is it a good tournament scene? And the answer is absolutely yes. In terms of like playing against casual players, again, this is relevant for people who are professional poker players or casual yourselves. If you want to play against other casual players, tournaments are the way to go. Um, Especially the smaller binds, it's full of just people just like messing around, not taking it too seriously. If that's what you're looking for. Also, you're gonna get a big payday if you can finish in like top three or something. So the tournaments absolutely do run. And on top of that, they have several tournament promotions. They actually just had a tournament promotion like last week. Um, and for some reason, I don't know why, they gave me a $1,000 free roll entry into a tournament. And I actually got a bounty worth 250 bucks. So that was pretty sweet. But, that point aside, they have tournament series, like different sort of tournament series is, I don't know, quite often, maybe every 1 or 2 months, it seems. They have like the Venom. They had this like big progressive knockout series that just went by last week, like I said. So if you're a tournament guy or girl, Erica's Card Room is right, totally right on track for that. And then the last thing I'm going to talk about, which is actually one of my absolute favorite things about the site. I like a lot of things about the site, but one thing I like the most is the reward system. So as a cash player myself, primarily, I do sometimes benefit from the Beast Progressive Rakeback Leaderboard. If you're not familiar, just to explain it really quickly, they have about, I don't know, maybe 200 or 300 spots. And if you make it in those top 200 or 300 spots, you're going to get a cash reward at the end of the week. So you're competing against everyone on the site. But if you play 50 NL or higher and you get enough volume in, even 25 NL, you can absolutely get onto this Rakeback leaderboard, make an extra 50 bucks at the low end and $500 at the high end every week, just by playing a lot. So that's just one of the reward systems. I've personally made about $1,000 off of the leaderboard, I would guess. The next thing is medals of achievement. So I didn't know these existed for a really long time. If I had to guess, I would say last year I probably left like a few $100s in these out because I didn't even know they existed. But another kind of like rakeback kind of idea is medals of achievement. So this is something that goes on throughout the year, and basically your account just accumulates more and more points, and you get more and more rewards as you play more and more. You can see more information about it below, but I'll just show you a screen recording of me redeeming some points right now. then lastly, the points exchange. So this is just like a more direct rakeback system. You play X amount of hands, you contribute X amount of dollars to rake, and you get to just exchange that for and you get rewarded with points that you just get to exchange for cold hard cash. So those are separate. So combined, you have three different rakeback systems that I've made quite a bit of money just grinding. Even if you're a break-even player, you can absolutely start making some extra money with these extra incentives. So that's gonna wrap up my review of America's Card Room. I've been playing it on it for 2+ years. I would be making this video whether or not I did have a link that was an affiliate link. I would absolutely still make this video because I like the site, I like where it's headed, I like their marketing strategy, I like that they're bringing new players in, and they take care of their players. They reward us well with all these rakeback systems. So I personally really enjoy America's Card Room. It's definitely the primary place that I play poker, and I recommend you give it a shot. So that's gonna wrap up the video. If you do want to give it a shot, I would definitely appreciate it if you went through my link. It's an affiliate link. It doesn't cost you anything, but it would be like as a thank you to me for making this video for you. If you deposit on there, I will get a kickback for that. So of course I would appreciate it and say thank you if you did decide to go through that. Alternatively, I do have some other links below, but I'm not gonna advertise those. I would appreciate a like on the way out or a comment. But other than that, have a great day and thank you for watching.